Bro, there is a giant cosmic monster out there that treats the universe's speed limits like they don't even exist. Look at this massive star. Now imagine a monster that can swallow that entire thing whole. That is the sheer power of a black hole. Its grip is absolute. Once you get too close, even light, the fastest moving thing in reality, is trapped in its jaws. Because it traps light, it doesn't reflect anything back to our eyes. It's an invisible, unbreakable trap floating right there in the dark. This monster begins with a violent collapse. When a heavy star runs out of fuel, it crushes inward into one microscopic point. That collapse is so heavy, it punches a literal pothole right through the fabric of the universe. We are going to take a hypothetical one-way trip straight down into that pothole to see how it works. To understand this science, we have to look at the exact anatomy of the trap, working our way from the outside in. Let's go. Think of space as a trampoline, but a black hole bends it into a steep funnel. It acts like a cosmic vacuum, pulling gas and light into a swirling vortex. In the middle is the event horizon. Cross this glowing boundary, and you vanish forever. At this distance, the pull is so strong that the speed you'd need to escape is actually faster than the speed of light. Since nothing in our reality travels faster than light, once you cross the event horizon, you are caught permanently. Crossing the threshold takes the physics of your body to a terrifying level. Scientists call this part spaghettification. Gravity pulls millions of times harder on your feet than your head. It literally stretches your entire body into a long, thin noodle. But while your body is stretching, time itself is bending. To your friends watching from a safe distance, you appear to slow down and eventually freeze in place forever, stuck on the edge of the hole. But from your perspective, time outside hits the fast-forward button. You would watch the entire future of the universe flash by in a few moments. Inside the hole, the math we use to describe our world stops working. Space and time stop behaving the way they do in our everyday lives. We usually think of these as destroyers, but we've discovered they are the actual engines of the cosmos. Look at the Andromeda galaxy. Deep in that bright, dense center sits a supermassive black hole. We find one at the heart of almost every single galaxy. We even have photographic proof. This glowing ring of light surrounds a real supermassive black hole. Their immense gravity acts as a necessary anchor, holding the entire cosmic neighborhood together. That central pull keeps the Milky Way from flying apart, providing the stability needed for stars and planets like Earth to stay in their orbits for billions of years. We used to think these traps lasted forever, but it turns out they actually leak. This discovery is called Hawking radiation, named after the famous physicist Stephen Hawking. He realized that they slowly leak energy over trillions of years, shrinking until they eventually evaporate into nothing. Black holes are the wild engines that shape our reality, which leaves us with one question. What if our entire universe is actually just the inside of a giant black hole?